Okay, hello everyone. This is Tanisha with Creations by Ties. I was just made a video about some of the bead kits that we have available that we are consigning on. And so in this bead kit in front of me here are a variety of beads that you can find in the kit. So just going to show you a quick little tutorial, I guess you can say, on what to do when you get the kit. Now inside there are strands of like, oops, sorry, hit my camera. Stretchy cord here. And as I explained, if you do not have super glue, I use awesome glue called super new glue. It's super glue is exactly what it is. And it has a nice little fine tip so that when you do tie your knot, you get the just a little drop of glue on that knot. A lot of people try to make stretch bracelets and that you'll hear them say, oh, they always break or fall apart. Well, most times it's because they haven't sealed the knot with super glue. If you do not have super glue, you can also use clear nail polish. So we're going to jump right on into this, and I'm going to show you, for moms who don't make jewelry and you have all these kits at home with the little girls, show you something real quick here. Nothing fancy. Just I call my bead soup here. I have a big bucket of a bead soup, we call it, for the kids. So I'm just going to start picking up some beads here. And stretchy, and I'm just going to string them on. Okay. You can have a pattern if you like. If you don't, you can let their little creation flow. And I'm sure it's so great to see when little girls put together their own little design and let their own creation flow. So just stringing it on, as you can see, just stringing the beads on the stretchy. All right. Okay, so we have the bracelet and I have completed stringing them all on. And in our bead kits, it is actually a random mix of beads. So I didn't sit there and pick out specific beads or whatever. We have, like I said, a big bucket of bead soup, and we scooped them out and we filled the jars with a variety of different beads from the bead soup. So you can make it more than 5 bracelets out of this, but the kit comes with 5 stretch strands in there already pre-cut and a variety of random mix of beads. And so I'm just going to show you here now. The average girl's wrist, the child's wrist, is about a 6. The average woman's wrist is a 7. And the average man's wrist is about an 8. So if you're making this for a little girl, and the person is present, you can always take it and wrap it around their wrist. You want to be very careful and hold it because you don't want these to slip out your hands. I actually use a measuring, what do you call it, tunnel, whatever this thing is called, but it's a bracelet measuring cone, and wrap it around there to make sure where size it sits at. But if you don't have that, you can always lay it out, measure 6 inches. And you want to also think about not just the wrist but the hand, because coming up over the hand, the largest part is this distance here when you reach it over the hand, because the wrist of course is smaller, so you want to make sure it fits over this. So you don't want it to be super tight. If you're measuring around the wrist, you don't want it to be super tight on the wrist, because then it's gonna be too tight to get over the hand. Okay, so I already showed you the glue. I use super new glue, and like I said, if you do not have the super new glue or any super glue, you can always use clear nail polish. So I'm going to cut this cord, cut there, and now I'm going to grab my glue. Okay, I'm at my workstation here, so I have a lot of other stuff going on here. So we're going to take it, and I do what they call, I think it's a surgeon's knot. Take the cord, 2 ends, I come over, I go under once, and then I go under twice, And you see how that comes out. Get it, is it like this here? And then I'm gonna pull it tight, and then on top I'm gonna go make my loop here, and I'm gonna go through once, so twice on the bottom and once on the top, surgeon's knot, and pull it. Now if I left it like this and cut the ends, when they put the bracelet on, it's gonna slide and the ends are gonna come out. So that's why you want to always seal your knot. So I take these two ends, I hold them, pinch them underneath. Try to make sure I get focused and good. Camera's not focusing for me here. Hold on. Okay, where is it? Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna take the glue and I'm gonna squeeze just a dab right there on there. You let that sit on there. I usually blow on it, help it dry. It doesn't take long for the glue to dry. But you want to make sure you don't want your beads to be glued together. So I usually try to keep it stretched apart a little bit. And then what will happen is once this is dry, you're going to go in here and you're going to cut. I usually go in and cut the cord close to the stretch. I mean close to the knot, but not, you don't want to cut the knot. Just cut the strands really close here. And that's pretty much how you make a stretch bracelet. So in the kits, like I said, on my table here is a random mix of beads. Many of these beads are in the kits that I spoke about, and this is the result of some of the beads that are in the kit. Okay, just wanted to show you a quick little tutorial so moms don't get frustrated with the girls' little bead kits. I know a lot of times they get them at Christmas times and things like that. Don't get frustrated with it. Just make sure you seal the knot with a little clear nail polish or a super glue, just a drop of it. You don't want them squeezing a whole bunch and get their fingers stuck or anything. So there you go. There you have it. A little bracelet out of the bead soup. So we're able to create and have fun while we're stuck in the house on quarantine. All right. Thank you guys. Once again, it's Creations by Ties. I can be reached by my email, creationsbyties@gmail.com. And you can also inbox me on Instagram or Facebook. I just got to cut that cord while I'm talking. Instagram or Facebook. You can also visit my website, creationsbyties.com. And there you have it. And then what we do, we put it on our wrist. Look at that. I have a smaller wrist. I don't have an average 7 size wrist. My wrist is a little smaller. So then there you go. And oh, there's my beads, my arm candy for the day. Look at that. Just throw it on there with my arm candy of the day. It's my JLM bracelet in remembrance of my father, Joseph Lee McIver. And let's see here, I have a few of my favorites on today. This is my lapis bracelet, my wood, my prayer bracelet. I call this my hodgepodge bracelet because it's a mixture of gemstones, different gemstones. Yeah, and my wood piece. Okay, I'm not going to bore you guys, but there it is, the bracelet. String it on, seal the knot with glue, and there you have it. All right, great. Thanks. Have a great day.